Hi everyone, Nankas here. Today I would like to show you a war recap from war between Kronos and Black Legends. This war was a week 3 war of season 4, and as you can see, Kronos won 115 to 108. And let's get started with the replays. In this video you will see 6 attacks on Town Hall 11s and Town Hall 12s, and let's start with this 12v12 attack from Kronos side. So as you can see, the attack starts from Ghosty Jag, and the main target here, of course, is to kill the defensive queen, lure the CC if there is any that may attack the air troops, and destroy as many defense buildings as possible with those cloned and raged maxed loons from the blimp. And the next step would be the Sui heroes. So while the king is tanking, queen is taking down some of the defenses. Now look at this, Extractor froze the Inferno Tower and the Archer Tower and used his wall breakers to allow the queen to reach the Inferno Tower and the other defenses in that compartment. She will even take down the second air defense. So if we look at the map now, we can see that this kill squad created quite good funnel for the loons and the lava hounds, and now we can start with the air part of this attack. There were 36 loons and 2 lava hounds left, a few haste spells, and 1 more free spell. The free spell will be used for the multi-target Inferno, since there is no heal spells, there was no room for additional heal spell in the composition. So just in order to save your loons, you kind of have to freeze this multi-target Inferno. Now, the Warden's ability will be used to save the loons from the giant bomb underneath the town hall. And oh my gosh, this tornado trap worked so long, the loons just kept spinning. Amazing. Anyway, the last haste spell is used, and as of right now there is only 1 defense building that can target the loons, and everything that is left now is just the cleanup. What I forgot to mention in the very beginning of the attack is that the breakdown of this war was 7-10-23, and of course no Town Hall 9 since it is a pro division. Now we start with the next attack, 12v12, and this time it will be a queen walk, I would say even a queen charge, and some miners. You don't see a lot of, I personally don't see a lot of miners on 12v12s, and it's always nice to see different armies in these higher town halls attacks. Now back to the attack. The queen has started her walk. She cleared some of the defenses and buildings over there, and the wall wrecker will help her to get into the core of the base. And of course the main purpose here of this queen charge is to kill the defensive CC, to take as many defense buildings as possible, and of course to create funnel for the miners. Of course, if she can take down the eagle, that would be beneficial, because eagle has a splash damage and is very harmful for the miners. And as you can clearly see, she will be able to kill the eagle as well. And now, as she started working on the eagle, Trickster started deploying the miners. Queen killed the eagle even before it could shoot for the very first time. Now, as the miners go into the core of the base, the king helps clearing the buildings from the outside of the walls, and the queen is kind of still helping, still working on the funneling from the inside. In this attack there were 3 rage spells. 2 rage spells were used for the queen, and the third one will be used for the miners right now, because the town hall, as everyone knows, is the heaviest building on the base. And with this Giga Tesla in the town hall itself, it is very helpful for the miners with the rage to kill the town hall very fast. Now the queen has lost her healers and died herself, but look at this, there is only a few defenses left, and there is still Warden's ability that will be used right now. Lots of miners are still there, and these bees just didn't have any chances. Beautiful attack, and let's start with the next attack. It will be 11v11 from Kronos. Again, I will have a couple of Black Legends attacks, so stay tuned. So this attack is an air attack with E-Jags. Let's see how it goes. By the way, did you notice that none of these attacks have any bad spells in it? I really like it. During the last few weeks there were so many bad spells attacks in the wars that kind of I missed all the old classic attacks using different compositions in the army. Anyway, so what do we have here? We have some Sui hero. The queen took down one of the air defenses. Now with the wall breakers she will be able to kill the second air defense as well. Also, what the heroes did here, they actually created a funnel for the E-Jags. It is very important to create a funnel for every type of army actually, but for the E-Jags it is especially needed. So the archer queen also took down the baby dragons from the CC, and here you can start with the E-Jags. Since there were no bad spells used in this attack, there is lots of other spells available for the dragons. There were in total 4 rages, 4 free spells, and 1 haste for the loons. So look at this. The slammer goes right to the eagle, and there was another E-Jag in the slammer with a maxed loon, of course, and raged E-Jag with the loon took the eagle down very fast. The freezes were used at the very end of this attack just to freeze defenses like multi-target Inferno and the air defense, and of course the other splash damage that was around there. Beautiful 3-star 11v11 3-star. And let's switch to the next one. Next one is a ground attack, and what do we see here? There will be a queen charge and hogs. I personally love hogs, so let's watch how it goes. Again, as always, the main purpose of the kill squad, in this case it will be queen charge, is to lure and kill the CC, and in case of hogs here, it is very important to kill the queen, the defensive queen as well. So the queen has started her walk, and very soon the king will be deployed, and will clear the buildings and defenses, of course, at the very bottom. That's around 5-6, and with the help of the slammer the queen will be able to get into this compartment with the multi-target Inferno. Unfortunately, there was a sweeper that was trying to sweep the slammer away, and it kind of delayed the initial beginning of the attack, but the CC is lured and will be killed very soon. The defensive queen will be killed as well. Unfortunately, the slammer deployed the Valks in it right into this how can I call it, a wall trap. So the Valks here didn't really bring a lot of value to the attack. Now the king, on the other hand, was a great value, since he found and destroyed a Tesla farm that was right there. Now the queen continues her walk into the core of the base, and actually the hogs are ready to be deployed, so we will see it soon. Unfortunately, the queen will not be able to reach to the eagle at this point, but she's creating a very good funnel for the hogs. There were over 30 hogs in this army, and they are deployed like in small groups as needed. And of course there were 3 heal spells available for the hogs. Now the queen continues breaking the wall, and now very soon she will be able to take down this eagle. The last rage spell is used to help the queen kill the eagle faster. And at this point there is still 1 heal spell for the hogs, and a huge amount of hogs, and not too many defenses left. Look at this. Oh, and the queen didn't even use her ability. That is amazing. The last defenses go down. There are too many hogs, and this base didn't have any chance. Of course, the skelly spells from the traps, they are kind of annoying, but there are enough of hogs just to finish this attack, kill all of the defense buildings, and kill then the skeletons. And now it is another beautiful 11v11 from Kronos. These were all attacks from Kronos. Let's switch to another side and see a couple of attacks from Black's Legend. And the first one will be a 12v12, and it's gonna be an air attack, a queen walk, I should correct myself, a queen charge, and Lalo. Let's get started. So here we go. Now a few hasted loons were sent to kill some of the defenses on the corner. Here's another loon just to finish this air defense, and some minions to clean up the corner of this base. Now what this did, it created it didn't create a funnel, but it kind of cleaned a little bit the right side for the queen, so she goes to the right direction where it is needed. Now the queen is sent on the other side, and he will also clear the buildings outside the walls and direct the queen. The wall wrecker will help the queen to get into the core, to the archer queen, to the defensive archer queen, and to lure and kill the CC. There was a baby dragon in the CC, very important to kill the baby dragon in attacks with loons, in any attacks basically. Now the defensive queen is dead, the queen is working on the CC, and there were maxed loons in the wall wrecker. The loons help the queen to kill the eagle and some of the defenses inside that compartment. Now the queen will continue working on the defenses. She receives lots of damage right there, and another rage helped the healers to heal the queen. So at this point we can start with the loons and the lava hounds. It was a perfect kill squad because the queen was able, with the loons in the very beginning of this attack, the queen was able to take down 3 defenses, the CC, the queen, and some defenses around her, of course. Now she's working on the town hall, and of course just to save the loons, the Grand Warden's ability was used right here. There is only one last spell left, and it is freeze. It will be used right at the very end just to freeze the wizard tower, the splash damage that kills lots of loons. And the queen helped to kill the multi-target inferno, and look at this, not too many defenses left. Not too many loons left either, but there is enough troops like minions and pups to clean up the rest of the buildings and 3-star this base. Great job. And let's switch to the last attack in this recap. It will be 11v11 from the Black's Legends, and it will be another hog attack. I love hogs. Did I already tell that? I think I did. I can repeat it many times. Anyway, the kill squad's target here, as usually, is to lure and kill the CC, to kill the defensive archer queen, and, if possible, to kill the eagle in this case, because same as for miners, eagle makes a lot of damage for hogs as well. So if you can take the eagle with the CC and the defensive queen, that would be just perfect. And look at this, at this base, the CC, the queen, the eagle, and one of the bomb towers were located in one single compartment, so it was a perfect base identification from Lulu. Now we start with the hogs. There are 4 more heal spells for the hogs, and basically these 4 heals can cover the rest of the beasts. Let's keep watching. The queen, by the way, still has her ability. That's great, that's great. When at this point you have the queen's ability, it means a lot, that's true. And at this point there are 3 more heal spells, and you can use them, you can just deploy them anywhere without thinking twice. They will cover the rest of the base. Although I know I'll spoil, one of the heals will be swagged. Nice job. Blast defenses go down, and everything that is left, that's just to clean up the base. Beautiful attacks from both Kronos and Black Legends. I was glad to see your war and to make this recap for you. Thank you very much, guys, and good luck in the future wars. I hope you like this video. If you do, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any future videos.